In the bustling village of Nonsensia, renowned for its affinity for the peculiar and preposterous, lived a lion named Leo. Leo was not your typical lion with a menacing roar and a dusty mane. Oh no, Leo preferred the soothing silence of a library to the savannah's cacophony. However, Leo's tranquil library escapades were on the brink of an unexpected change. Somewhere behind the library shelves of Nonsensia Public Library, a sinister, but very confused, plan was unfolding. For you see, the village kids, Timmy, Molly, and George, had recently read about secret societies, and their imaginations had run wild. They had convinced themselves that the librarian, Mrs. Featherwell, was the leader of an undercover gang. The kids believed Mrs. Featherwell was distributing expired library cards disguised as top-secret prison break orders. Armed with magnifying glasses, oversized detective hats, and heroic levels of determination, the trio hatched a plan to expose her. Unbeknownst to the brave children, Leo had overheard their dubious plan while sneaking a peek into Moby Dick. His curiosity piqued, Leo decided to don his own disguise. A charming mustachioed detective lion was now on the loose. The day came when the library turned into a battlefield of cunning intellects. The children, oblivious to their peculiar ally, skulked down the aisles, while Leo prowled behind them looking suspiciously, like a lion trying to look like anything other than a lion. As the children began to pry information out of Mrs. Featherwell, such as why the fiction section was always chilly, they were suddenly distracted by the sight of a very large and furry detective. Of course, Mrs. Featherwell, who had seen one too many rambunctious plots in her day, simply chuckled at the sight of her roaring friend blending with fervent sleuths. "Kids," she laughed, "Leo's on his own mission to find the ultimate catnip in literature." Sufficiently thwarted by an abundance of non-mysteries, and realizing Leo was more interested in page-turners than police work, the children eventually gave up their espionage career and joined Leo's literary adventures. Now, every Wednesday at 3, Leo and the daring kids discover new bookshelves while trying to figure out who keeps leaving whiskers between the pages. In the end, Leo's greatest thriller wasn't about secret societies, but the thrilling surprise that books brought friends, whether they wore whiskers or detective hats.